Alabama. More accurately, we are in Fairhope at my in-laws' house. I actually haven't seen anybody yet. We got in pretty late last night. My head hit the pillow at 1:30 a.m. Just barely woke up, sipping a little coffee. Gonna do one quick work thing before emerging and saying hi to all the family, but it is 4th of July. It is such a good time to visit Fairhope because oh boy, do they do it up here. They have fireworks that go off over the bay. It's just very like quintessential. Lots of fun adventures in the books. Walt just woke me up because he had a call and he was like, I'll make you a coffee, I'll take a walk, go on the call, you do your work things, and then we'll go out and say hey to family. So had to say hey to you guys first. It's gonna be a fun one. Okay, I think this is what I'm gonna wear. Here's my hot summer Alabama red, white, and blue outfit of the day. This is also the new hairstyle I've been kind of resorting to lately for low heat, almost no heat, because all I curl are these two pieces around my face and then I just let the rest of my hair do whatever the natural texture just wants to do. And this, I didn't put any product in it wet, but when it's dry, I add just a little bit of the sea salt spray. I feel like it gives it less of like a crunchy texture. Anyways, I don't even know what today holds. My father-in-law is picking up my brother-in-law from the airport currently, and then soon we will all be together. Which is pretty fun.
Never been much good on my own, so I'm trying to find somebody else.
We took the golf cart into town, and I think the plan is maybe gonna get the niece some ice cream next door, but there's this shop right next to the ice cream spot, and we got roped in because there's this lobster set in the window. I can't see what you can see, but it's really cute. So now we're looking around, all of us. All the guys are loving this shop, aren't you?
Oh, it's incredible. Did you see?
Yeah.
You showed him the lobster top.
Yeah.
Yep.
That would look
10.
great on you, especially the crop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We should see if they have it in your size.
I was gonna ask.
Strawberry dress. I just fell in love with these pants. They have crabs and oysters all over them, but they're only in a large here. But the owner says that there's a second store like 30 minutes away, and she checked and there might be a small there, so she might bring it back tomorrow for me to try them on in my size because it's so fun. It's the same wholesaler as the shirt that I'm wearing today that I bought at a boutique in Connecticut. So it's the wholesaler's called Bailey Rose, and you can only get them wholesale. So you find a boutique that has it.
Yeah.
We're taking the golf cart to matcha. It's been so long since I've taken the vlog to Provision, but Provision is probably the most vloggable. Yeah, and the for sure most matcha-able. But it's basically, would you consider it more of a market first?
I consider it more of a, this is a one-way, by the way.
Oh, cool. I'm hoping for like a seasonal summer strawberry matcha. I'm gonna just try to like put that into the...
Their strawberry matcha was like one of their best drinks there.
Strawberry
they had, like,
matcha.
Strawberries, and they would muddle them and...
sounds great. Let's see if there's one in our future.
Is you so high that I can't see?
This is so cute. The braid, the straight hairs, basmati. These are all so cute. I'm obsessed with these. I got a iced oat matcha and they had a blood orange syrup, and so I asked her, I was like, is that weird if I get that in a matcha? And she's like, I don't think that's weird. No one's ever done it, but I don't think that's weird. And I was like, I'll report back to you if it's weird so that you can tell future people if it's bad or not. So she's making that right now. And also I've started a habit of whenever anybody asks me my name at coffee shops, I say that my name is Jordy because it's so much easier than Michel. But the last 2 times I've done it, they go, Jordy, your name's Jordy? My name's Jordan. Or she was like, Jordy, your name's really Jordy? And I don't know why that's their reaction. And then I have to fess up and be like, actually, no, that's my husband's name. It's just easier than my name.
It's actually...
Anywho, here's our blood orange matcha taste test review. Aww. Says you are so loved. It's like an orange creamsicle. I might need to buy a citrus syrup for home for the summer. That's really good. I bet it'd be really good in coffee too though. I'm pleased. It's bright, it's refreshing, but it's still creamy and sweet. Yeah, that's the move. Them some burned buns, dude.
Some of them are perfect.
Let me see the burned ones. Oh yeah.
Babe, why are you doing this to me?
It's gonna
You
go on
haven't
the
taken a
vlog.
picture of anything
It's
I've
gonna
done
go
well
on the
today.
vlog.
We had a big burger grill out, and then Mallory just made ice cream, homemade, in the ice cream maker. She made 2 types. This one is just the regular like custard. We're also doing a buttermilk with a caramelized fig and a rosemary balsamic, I think. But something that I love on regular ice cream is olive oil. Don't judge it till you try it. If I had a flaky sea salt, that would be perfect too. Ugh. She was like, sorry, it's not fully set yet. And I was like, actually, I like it better, soft serve. It's pretty much sunset right now. So we're about to go down and like claim our spots. Well, our spots are claimed, but we're gonna go sit in our claimed spots at the bay to watch the sunset and then the fireworks, but it's finally not hot outside. But I wanna show you my in-laws' garden because look at these giant hydrangea bushes. It's literally like the East Coast. I mean, I guess we're kind of almost on the East Coast, but just so south. We are basically in Florida. Nevertheless, I feel like I'm in the Northeast with these giant, beautiful hydrangeas. So she also has a vegetable garden that is popping off. Sorry, me and my ice cream will show you. These beans she got from my mom and she seeded them. And like, look, this giant thing right here, this is one long green bean. And there's like a ton of them that are growing. Isn't that crazy? Her garden is truly popping off. So very fun things out here. We had figs. The figs for the ice cream that we caramelized are from this fig tree back here. Look at how big this fig tree is, and it's just covered in little figs. Tomorrow is my meal responsibility. Maybe I'll harvest some more figs for something. I know that I'm going to do a like grilled nectarine or peach situation, and then we have leftover sausage. We might grill. I think we're gonna do as much as we can on the grill because it's fun. So those are the updates. I just had to do an ice cream taste test with you, and let's go watch some fireworks over the bay. Quintessential 4th of July. Uh-oh, a bug got in here. Sorry, little guy. Cheers. Guess who overslept? I slept in past 10. So it's basically time for me to get dressed and then start making lunch. And we set up the grill out on our private patio, and I have this whole like layout. I feel very Wishbone Kitchen coded. I don't know if y'all follow her TikTok, but she does a lot of grill things, girls who grill outside. Ooh, here comes some hot coals. Oh, thank you, my man. I don't know how to use charcoal grills at all, so I have an assistant. Here's my little station. I'm gonna do 2 things. I'm gonna do my like favorite easy little summer grilled salad and then also some flatbreads. We'll see how these turn out. I got gluten-free pita for me and then just like regular pizza crust for the gluten eaters. But I'm gonna start with this. So you can use any stone fruit you want, whatever's in season. I'm using peach and nectarine. You can use plum, apricot, whatever. You need burrata. You need jalapeno if you like spice, lemon. You need some herbs. These are just from my mother-in-law's garden. We got mint and basil, but I might save the basil for the flatbreads. And then you're gonna need salt and a really good olive oil. And I am using these. These are from Brightland, and these are the best. I'm actually gonna use the cooking for the actual grilling of the fruit, but then you wanna finish with like a very young, bright, peppery olive oil. So this is so good for that. This is the salad oil, and it's like a perfect kind of flavorful olive oil. And guess who has an olive oil promo code? Me, because Brightland is partnering with me on this video. Brightland is a brand that I have kind of lusted over forever. They had kind of more special occasion, fancy glass bottle types of things, but they just came out with this duo, which is a lot more approachable for every day, and it is sold as a set. So now I don't just use it for special occasions. I've had it in our kitchen for the last probably month or so, and I've been using it for everything. So really quick, my promo code is Michel, and it gets you 20% off your order if you want to get this. I also got one for here for Fairhope for my in-laws, so these are theirs now, but great gift still.
for someone that wants to use olive oil every day. You know what I mean? So all of the olives from these are from California, actually, which we love. Cooking olive oil, they use more mature olives, and the flavor for more mature olives is a lot more mild. Whereas the salad oil, I would consider this just a finishing oil. This is young olives, so they're super bright and peppery and flavorful. Just a beautiful bright olive oil immediately elevates it with some flaky salt. Boom, done. Thank you, Brightland, for partnering with me on this video. I'm going to be using this for all the things I make right now, and I'll put the recipe for this super simple stone fruit salad down below. And then I'm also gonna play around with some flatbreads. Let's get to cooking. Okay, with that, we're ready to eat. I will say grilling when it's already 100 degrees and I don't even know what % humidity, that gets you more sweat than a sauna. Don't pay for a sauna, just grill outside in the summer in the South. I have fully detoxed. Everything has been purged from my pores. I will shower again before the wedding tonight. You know a crazy idea?
What?
Do you think that using the buttermilk ice cream for an affogato is too tart?
No, I think you totally could do it. You want to get an espresso pod and...
Yeah.
Okay, what's a good affogato cup like this?
Yeah, that's
Get a flat spoon for
cute.
you and like do it, you know?
There was one pot I had yesterday that was so good. Oh, that looks so good. Whoa.
I feel like an espresso shot.
Yeah, that feels perfect. Let's see how this goes. Wedding time. Something I love about the Cersei house is there's literally always music happening in the background. Someone's writing a musical theater song right now. Actually literally everybody in this family is a composer. But here's my outfit. I'll show you in the mirror actually. This is the dress that I had to impulse buy because all of the previously worn Anthropologie dresses that I ordered did not come in on time. But I love it. I feel honestly like the pretty princess. And then I let Jordy pick my earrings and he picked the earrings that I wore to our after party. And then I just did a bun and I hairsprayed the heck out of it because it is so hot and humid that an updo is the only way to go. And I went without a necklace. I've lately been liking to wear necklaces with like more chill everyday outfits. And then when I dress up, wearing no necklace and just letting the dress speak, or like having some fun earrings if I have an updo. So I feel very balanced, and I think I'm gonna wear my after party, no, they were actually not our ceremony, but our reception shoes. These. I think I'm gonna wear those tonight. I'm driving past the Fairhope Castle just to look at it for fun. I forgot that you showed me this. It kind of feels like a fever dream. Forgot that it was real. Wow. It really feels like we are entering the set of like The Hobbit.
Right.
And an Airbnb you could stay in down here. Look at even like the mailboxes are so cute. Yeah, that would be a fun Airbnb to stay in, honestly. Hello, it's evening. We just had a beautiful tri-tip dinner. The guys grilled it on the charcoal grill all night long and it was so good. We made tacos out of it. And now, off they go into the water to watch the sunset. We might do some late night fishing tonight and early morning crabbing tomorrow, so it's really a full outdoor adventure, but sunset, it's pretty awesome out here. I know it's really windy, so I don't even know if you can hear me over the wind and the waves, but here we are. Too. I packed a lot of shoes on this trip, but besides the wedding last night, the only shoes I've been wearing are these. I don't know if y'all saw that vlog recently where I showed y'all these, but these are Crocs, and they are the most comfortable soles ever. I have some thin ones too that I've been wearing to the beach, but I haven't worn them yet this trip. I've just been like living in these because we've been walking a lot, and it feels like I'm wearing a tennis shoe. So just a PSA that if you miss these, they are actually, I think, my new favorite shoe of the summer, and so durable. So that's been lovely.
Good morning. It's Monday. Technically the holiday weekend is over, but we still got 2 more days of party. And today is the earliest I have woken up because we are going crabbing this morning with everybody. You can tell my ring was like, girl, didn't sleep a ton last night, but after crabs today, I think will be a very chill day because me, my sister-in-law, and my mother-in-law are all going to, there's a beautiful resort here in Fairhope called The Grand. Crazy enough, it's where my Mimi and Heck, which are my dad's parents, my Mimi just passed right before we got married, but my Mimi and Heck honeymooned at The Grand in Fairhope. So random. Like when you're in Texas, choosing Alabama as a honeymoon destination just feels super random. So it's like pretty sweet and kismet that we get to go, you know, see what they saw. But those are our plans for the day. Let's see if we catch any crab. Ugh, if we caught enough crab to do a crab dinner tonight, that sounds awesome. Last time I went crabbing, I was 4, 5 maybe. We were in Galveston and my sister and I had Joe's Crab Shack the night before, popcorn shrimp. Worst food poisoning of my life. I don't eat shrimp to this day because of that. I just was so traumatized from it. And it didn't hit until we went crabbing early morning. And I'm so emetophobic that like thinking about it is, ugh. So I need a good crabbing experience. I probably also need some good shrimp, but I just can't get over that part. So it's great to 24 years later try again.
What's that? Do it.
This lens is gonna keep fogging up. Just brace yourself because we just came from the indoor spa to the outdoor pool, but they have frozen espresso drinks here that are like espresso slushies. So I think we're gonna order some lunch and maybe also one of those. But the pool area here is huge. I did not expect there to be 4 pools. There's like a kiddie splash pad, an all family pool, a all family hot tub, an adult pool, and an adult hot tub. So we got a little bit of everything and we're over here. Well, found some shade, which is awesome. And yeah, the bay is right there. Actually, maybe I can go show y'all in a bit, but I love it. I love the moss from the trees. It feels so Louisiana. I know it's probably all the same out here, but I would only ever see that visiting family in Louisiana growing up, so it's pretty fun. We found a gluten-free pool burger and nachos. Those aren't gluten-free, but those are beautiful. And fish, so yum. And an Arnold Palmer. Pretty good day. Good morning. I am getting ready to go into town. I think what we're all gonna do today is all do a little lunch together and then split up and pretty much do our own work things together. One of us has a meeting like an hour away, someone else is teaching voice lessons, someone else has a meeting virtually. I'm probably gonna sit at a coffee shop for, I would say 3 hours and see what all I can get done. So it's kind of nice. We're all gonna go out into town together, have a bite to eat somewhere, divide, and then come back for our evening plans tonight. But I've been loving having an excuse to wear very summery clothes. I feel like in San Diego, even in the summer, I get pretty chilled. There's like 2 hours in the middle of the day at our house without AC that I get hot, but otherwise mornings and evenings, I just get chilled. I mean, it's always like 70 something degrees and ocean air. So it is kind of fun to whip out all the shorts. Like I recently just got shorts. Look at these, they're pretty cute. And also takes up no room in my suitcase, which is a huge perk about traveling in the summertime. But let's go into town. Let's see what type of food we can find and sit at probably Provision again. They have the most seating and the most variety of drinks. I just wrapped up a great work session. It's crazy what 3 hours at a coffee shop, what you can get done. Feeling caught up for at least a couple days, but I just got back home and a fun little project is happening. Jordy loves these things called sunfishes. They're basically tiny, tiny little, almost personal sailboats. And a neighbor has one that's kind of in disarray and said if Jordy fixes it up, he can use it whenever he wants and even have it if we weren't so far. I wish there was a way to drive it all the way to California. I mean, there is a way, but like, that's a lot of work, and where would we even store it? But he's fixing it up, and I wish we did this earlier in the week so that I could go on it with him, because he's always wanting to take me sailing, because he used to teach camps and be a sail instructor and talks about it all the time, and it's something I've just never experienced with him, and these like tiny little personal things. So I'll show you what it looks like. But tonight we're doing a big boat with the family, but maybe tonight or tomorrow morning before I drive to Atlanta, perhaps there's a time to take it on a little whirl if they get it all fixed up. They're currently now also fixing up the trailer, because the trailer has busted out tires. So fun things all around though. This is it. Isn't it crazy? It's like the size of 3 kayaks, but apparently 2 people can kind of fit in this somehow. Maybe just sitting on either side with their feet in it, I'm not sure. And then there's all the different rigs for the sails here. It's pretty fun. I just finished prepping all of our little snacks for our boat. We went out, we got a few extra meats and cheeses, but it's so smart to do a big charcuterie dinner on the last night everybody's here, because we're essentially just cleaning out the fridge of all the random vegetables and fruits and everything that everybody bought that we need to eat up. So great last dinner idea. Also, I found Tupperware containers that, you know, you use for like leftovers to store cookies or brownies, but the big ones. And we are laying out all the charcuterie in those containers before we get there, so that you just get there, take off the lid, and everything's already laid out and ready to go. In the past, I've brought individual ingredients to the beach or whatever, and then you have to get there and lay it all out, and it's a little more work in the moment. So I'm excited about this little possible hack, but we are going to end on the happiest montage of sunset cruising on the beach, and then tomorrow I head to Atlanta. So we're gonna have a solo Atlanta vlog while Jordy goes off and does a job that he's doing that I could have gone to, but it would be a really long day and a lot of driving, so I figured instead of doing that, let's just do our own thing. So I'm looking forward to that so much. But before cueing our final montage, I want to say a final thank you to Brightland for sponsoring this video. What a dream sponsor. I'm going to have my code and all the information down below, but Michel, to get you 20% off of your order, I highly recommend trying this set of the everyday olive oils. Something's about to fly overhead. I hear it, but I don't see it. Okay, planes, trains, boats, and automobiles, let's go on a boat. Bye.
Got all these voices talking inside my head, reminding me I'm broken, like God forget. I'm starting to feel crazy, but I'd tune them out if I could. But you take it easy on me when I'm so hard on myself. I know I hurt you with my great